What song should I play? All right, TikTok, this thing working? YouTube, is this working? Twitch, is this working? Twitter, you don't get to talk. Sorry. Still got some buffering going on right now. I think it's just local network disturbance on my end. I don't think it's anything I have control over right now. Hey, Peanut Butter Rampage, thank you for following me on Twitter just now. Thank you. Can someone try typing in my YouTube chat for me? I think I fixed the Caster Labs chatbot for TikTok, but it looks like YouTube is still not working. At least not with my chatbot program. Oh, I'm late. Whoops. Okay. Hey, look. I'm here. You are there. Thank you for tuning into my show. Before I even speak to you, like here on Twitch, I have done so many things. Like, there are so many things that had to happen before I even got to this moment right now. Let me walk you through some of them. First, I have to reset my router. Second, I have to turn on all of my equipment. Turn on and test all 11 cameras. Make sure they're all working. Then I have to make a video about the fact that I'm going live. And I need to put that video in TikTok and then save it so it's ready to go. And then I have to go live on Twitch. And then I have to go copy the stream key from the TikTok broadcast center and recopy that into my OBS, because TikTok changes their stream key every single stream. Every single one it changes. So I have to go over and copy that in. Then I have to go live on TikTok. Then I have to go live on Twitter and put the info in there. And then go live on YouTube, put the info in there. And then I have to post my go live video on Instagram. And then post it on TikTok. And then post it on Twitter. And then I have to go refill my water. And then I need to take a breath and then show up and stream for you. Did you know all of that shit has to happen before every single time I go times? Because for some reason, only Big Red Marching On is getting through to Caster Labs. Apollo B. Regenti, I see you chatting on the other window, but it's not. Look at this. Hold on, look at this. Shit, this went down. Okay, let's restart Bonjour. It's going to fix itself. Watch. Watch. It's going to fix itself as soon as I restart this. 3, 2, 1. Fix. Fix. It's not fixing. Let's start and stop it. Okay, let's start and stop. WTF. If you're having sound issues, restart your stream. Hit refresh. I don't know why this is what I mean. Like, it doesn't matter how much I try to prepare for the live show. Things will always not work. You know what I mean? Okay, Mechanic Man, that chat made it through. Interesting. Looks like we're getting some serious bitrate issues as well right now. I'm not exactly sure why that is, but we're getting some nonsense. No idea why. I think it's just local network interference stuff, personally. I'm just trying to fix this camera now. Like, that's what's happening right now, is I'm waiting for the camera to come back up. I did write Elgato today and ask them about the Camera Hub software and about this issue I'm having. So hopefully somebody over at Elgato will get back to me and help come up with the actual solve for this Camera Hub thing and this Camera Hub problem. Okay, now it's back. See? Now it's back. What I wanted to show you was this. These messages here from Apollo, never made it here to my chat program. So Big Red's making it, but Apollo is not making it. Why? What's the deal there? And whatever. At least the camera's back. At least the camera is back. And I spent a lot of time yesterday thinking about how I want to be in this job when I'm on camera. I spent a lot of time thinking about how can I take care of myself better in this job? How can I not take the defeats so heavy? Because look, I'll tell you right now, yesterday's stream put me in a really bad mood for a lot of it. I was not happy yesterday. And I feel bad because there's a lot of you out there that really like what I do. And I need to make sure that I bring the energy and I bring the positivity to you, no matter how big or how small our community is at that particular moment. The problem is I have like musician performance brain from years of playing on stage, and that teaches you that big crowd equals you're good at your job and you're a professional, and small crowd means you're not a professional, you're not good at your job. And that is not true. That is not true. That's just the way that I think we performers manifest these ideas of success and failure in our head, you know? Like when I was younger and first getting onto the touring scene, I used to get really upset when we would play shows that were not very well attended. I used to get really down on myself, and I used to think it was my fault. I used to think that the low attendance at shows was because of something I did. And that is just not true. It wasn't true then, and it's not true now. You know? So thank you for being here. We've already got our first new follow of the day on Instagram. That's from Peanut Butter Rampage. Thank you very, very much for that. Remember, every follow on social media does make me like a little party. It's like a little party for me right here. But if you look at the stream title of today is What Song Should I Play? And I want you just to put it in the chat. What song should I play? Just tell me. Just tell me, and we will get the show going, and hopefully we'll get a little party happening. All I can do is work my hardest and put something out there that I think is high quality and entertaining. And I think I've been doing that for the better part of 5 years here, as consistent as I can. And whether or not it's where I want it to be is irrelevant, because I think I'm still doing what I set out to do so many years ago. Okay? So let's go try to find the joy, find the positivity, and let's play some drums. Okay? Yeah. Oh my God, Barbie Girl? Yes, I'm going to play Barbie Girl in a Barbie world for you. Now, the fun story about this is that I used to teach a band of adults, all right? When I worked at a music school here in Brooklyn, and I had a band of all like late 40s, 50s, and one woman in her 60s. Some of them had never played instruments before in their life before they met me. The drummer never played drums. The bass player never played bass. The singer had been singing in karaoke her whole life, and the piano player played when she was a little kid, right? But they had never been in a band. And over the course of 2 years, I taught them every single week, and we played 3 performances at clubs in New York. They played Barbie Girl. They played Another Night by the Real McCoy. They played Super Freak by Rick James. They played I want to say like a Walk Like an Egyptian. They played all these songs, and it was so cool to watch them get on stage and make music and have fun and know that I was the reason they were able to do that. You know? I loved it. It was a really amazing part of my life. And one of the songs they played was this one, Barbie Girl by Aqua. So let's just do this. Why not? Sing along if you know the words. So there you go. That's Barbie Girl. That song, oh, it was about to play La Bouche, Be My Lover. Man, that's, look, if we want to go down that rabbit hole of 90s dance music, we can. We can do that, but got to be careful with that. Get me too hype. You know what I mean? Hey, if you're brand new, please say hi. I need more friends. That's the story. All my links are in the chat. Where's the button for the, you know what? They're there somewhere. I should add that button. Let me add the link button here. I can copy it from my desk. Hold on. Hold on. All right, I'm going to copy this entire group of chat commands. And I will just do this. Hold on. Hold on. I'm doing a thing here. Boom. There we go. And now at the drums, I can just spam the band link, and then boom, you've got all the bands in the chat. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Magical perfection. There we go. All right, we got a request from B. Regenti. Am I getting your name right? I know I've been saying it wrong. I hope I got it right. They want The Police. Can't Stand Losing You. Man, Stuart Copeland is like such an incredible drummer. So good. And this song and his drumming brings up a difficult aspect about playing electric drums, and I'm going to explain it right now to you. So one of the only complaint I have about this Roland electric snare drum, this guy, the only complaint I have about it is how it works for the rim clicks. Now, if you listen to this sound, this is the sound of a rim click. That's the regular snare sound. The way this works is there's a sensor inside the head that can tell when my palm is touching it. So if my palm is touching the head, watch. It makes every rim hit. Here's the rim. Here's the rim knock. Hear that? Okay, now let's explain the problem. The problem is, because I have played in a lot of bands that use the rim click, I have learned to do really loud rim knocks with my left hand. And the way I make it really loud is by holding it with just 2 fingers, put the bottom of the stick on the head, and then just timber the stick down. Now, right now, I am doing huge rim knocks, but you're not getting the sound because my palm does not touch the drum. So the technique I have learned over the years of being a professional drummer does not work on even the most technologically advanced electric snare drum on the market. So I have to remember to keep my palm on the drum, and this is very difficult for me to maintain the sound and the clarity. So when I'm doing like a beat, like, it's so hard for me to do it right because I want to do this. But that's not correct. You heard snare sounds and you heard rim sounds all mixed up at the same time. I don't think anybody gives a shit about what I just said, but I hope there's at least one drummer out there that understands the frustration there. It is my only complaint with this drum set. Otherwise, I love everything about this kit. But rim knocks, or whatever you want to call them, like, they're difficult on this drum. So when I play this song by The Police, these parts are going to be tricky. Just know that going into it, okay? And we got our first new chatter of the show. Notchins. What up, Notchins? How you doing? I'm Ender. Nice to meet you. Here are a bunch of my bands in the chat. If you want to understand like me, there you go. There's a bunch of the bands I've been in. Take a gander at those, and I'll play this Police song. So here we go. classic fade out. So did you notice the few times in the song where I went to do a rim click and they got this sound? Wrong sound? I definitely did. Again, it's the only complaint with all electric drums. And there's only one solve, by the way. There's only one solve for this dilemma out there. And that solve would be getting, so Roland makes this really small drum pad it's kind of like a rim. It's like a small little rim, and I could technically try to find a way to mount it like right here and have it a little bit higher than my drum so that when I do this, it hits this other rim, like that it hits this other thing right here. That might be a solve, maybe, but it would also make this noise. Hear this? Do you hear that snare? Hear that clap? Hear that crack? Sorry, that's a Portlandia joke. It would still make that little sound there mixed with this sound. So unfortunately, there is no real solve there unless I want to be like, look, if I was playing in a live band and I needed to play E-drums and I needed to have clicks, I would get a different pad for it. Like literally, I would just set up a little pad over here that only plays that click sound. Like maybe I make this rim the rim knock. Now, that's kind of weird. It's not the same vibe. It's not the same feeling, but at least you as the listener would get the correct sound, you know? Because I can make the rims of my drums play straight up different sounds, like not the actual rim of a drum. So that's the only actual solve. It's the only one out there. If I have anyone watching on YouTube or TikTok, I will play almost any song you want. Just put it in the chat and follow me on that platform. Okay? Okay. Now this next song is for Apollo. They want a song by Churches called Graves. Yo, Churches is an incredible band. The first time I saw them, it was Coachella 2019. My now wife Lily and I went out there, and it was an amazing opportunity experience. I've played a lot of festivals, but I haven't attended a lot of festivals. So it's an interesting experience being a festival attendee when you're used to being a festival performer. You know, it's a whole different vibe. And Churches blew me away. They were so good. I went and saw them again play in New York maybe a year or two later. They're just like a really good live band too. And I like their live sound better than their recorded sound because live, they are lead singer, keyboard player / guitar and bass. They switch between playing keys and playing guitar, and then a live drummer. So they have a live drummer play on top of the backing tracks. And it really makes the songs bigger. And for me, they're more fun because I hear the sounds of real drums, like the sounds of like aggressive rock drums mixed in. When I hear only the soft production of like dreamy electronic or EDM drums, it just doesn't affect me the same way as like a real drum, you know? So the live show for me is always better, but their recordings are also, you know, really good. So let me cue this up. Hold on. I always forget you guys spell it with a V. The word Churches with a V. Now, which song is Graves? Let me listen to it real quick. Let me remember what tune this is. Hey, YouTube, you there? TikTok, you there? Let me fast forward a bit. Okay, 16ths. Boom, snap, boom, snap, boom, snap, boom, snap. Okay, there we go. I don't play double bass drums like that. Sorry. Sorry, Thirsty. You got to go request that from Samus. I'm a fake double baser. This is for show. This is for show only. But I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay, kick drums. I'm just going to go for it. Let's just do it. Here we go. Apollo, this one's for you. Yeah. I can definitely play Rage Against the Machine. Next song. Don't leave the channel. I'll play Rage for you next, dude. There we go, man. I'm telling you, That's maybe going to be one of the best performances of my whole stream today. I can feel it. Like, I know when I am playing like meh and when I'm playing like fuck yes. You know what I mean? And that's where we were right there. That's where I went in my head. I forgot all about multi-streaming bullshit, bit rate encoding, am I being successful, are viewers watching? I forgot about all that bullshit, and I went right here. You know? Like, I went right to that headspace that I go to when I'm on stage. And sometimes for me, it's really hard to go to that on stage show place because there's so much going on. Even just to do this stream, there's so much happening. There's so many technical things. There's so much equipment. There's so much reality. There's so much pressure. And what I love about performing and what I love about being on stage is that when I'm on stage, the lighting and the sound and all of it helps me to let that all wash away, you know? All the bullshit in my life just dissolves, and I can just be here doing the thing I have done on this planet more than anything else in my life, which is play drums, you know? So, Apollo, thank you very much for that request. Thanks so much, dude. Also, I want to say hi to Jappa over on YouTube. I don't think you're getting the full mix on YouTube. I think you're only getting drum sound. So if you're not getting band sound, come on over to TikTok or Twitch. All the links are in the chat right there. Do what you want with that. And if you're out there and you want a song played for you, if you're on YouTube or TikTok, just tell me the song, and all you got to do is follow me on those platforms, and I'll do it for you. Because I'm trying to build up those other channels. You know what I mean? Trying to build them up. All right, so let me cue this up. So many good Rage Against the Machine songs, for real. So when I was in LA last week, if you don't know this, I had a show in Los Angeles last week playing with a band called Outer National, and we had Chad Smith from the Red Hot Chili Peppers as our drummer. There are a bunch of videos on all of my social media channels. Go watch them. There was a chance that Tom Morello was going to come to the show. Tom did not come, unfortunately. I was really hoping to meet him. Maybe next time, you know? Because Tom produced the first Outer National album. That's the band that I was playing with. All right, let's play. Where is it? Guerrilla Radio? No. What's the Rage song I'm thinking of? Hold on. Let me find the tune. Sleep Now in the Fire. That's the one I want to play. Yeah, I really like that. Sleep Now in the Fire is a song where you get to play the ride cymbal on the verse. If you are not a drummer, let me explain this to you. 89% of all songs in the history of the world, verse, chorus, or some combination of that. It is very rare to get to play a verse on the ride cymbal. Why is this, you ask? I don't know, dude. Like, societal norms. I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. All right. Jappa wants to know, where am I? I live in Brooklyn, New York. Hi. Hello from Brooklyn, New York. All right, let's do this. Sleep Now in the Fire. Here we go.
All right. Yeah. Yes. Yes, that song. Oh, so good. One more? Why not? Hold on, I'm just fixing something here. Yeah. Hey, TikTok, are you there? If someone jumps into the TikTok chat right now, if one of you hops in the chat right now, I'll play you whatever song you want. Only for you, TikTok. Come on. Thanks for that new follow, my dude. Slotty 101. What song you want, Slotty? Jordan, I don't know who Joe is. Who's Joe? Is he a handsome, bald beard guy like me? All right, Renegades of Funk. This just in, everybody. It looks like the TikTok chat is working because our new friend Jordan is here. Hello, Jordan on TikTok. Thank you for letting me know that that actually works. Yeah, exactly. Apparently, I look like this hockey player named Joe Thornton. I'm going to look him up right now. If he's not the sexiest MFer I've ever seen, I'm banning you. Hold on. Joe Thornton. His fucker better be handsome. You're banned. Get out. I'm kidding. You don't have to leave. Just watch your mouth. All right. Oh, shit. If you want your song played, please suggest your song, and I'll consider it. If you want to force me to play a song, use !request in the Twitch chat. All right. So, maybe we'll play one of my favorite songs by The Used for fun. Okay, I'll play a Body Count song for you. Okay, let me tell you a story about Body Count. So Body Count is, of course, Ice-T, the rap rock band Ice-T had in the 90s. Very controversial because of their lyrical content. Oh, God, sorry about that. I used to play in a band called Bad Ash. You can hear our music right here. Boom, in the chat. When I was in Bad Ash, we used to cover their song Cop Killer. And there's like these shotguns on the song that like mimic like the drums. And we put those sounds on a sampler. And when I would play, I played the fill here. My buddy Steve would like match me on the sampler. And it was always really awesome. So, yeah. Let's see. Where is the song? Wait, is the song not on Spotify anymore? Is it not on Spotify? Is it like a banned song? Yeah, dude, it's not there. It's not there anymore. Wild. Crazy. All right, well, I guess I'll play a different song. I guess I'll play The Used. Hold on. The Used, In Love and Death is my favorite The Used album. I've loved this album since I was like a teenager, so let's play one of these. How about, can I still play Take It Away? I'll try. Haven't heard this in like a decade. Okay, so I forgot it. Okay, so I remember, like, I don't know, 79% of that song? Oh, shit. It's been a long time. But we have a request, a $5 request that I must honor from Phoebe. Hey, Phoebe, thank you so much for throwing a request out. I really appreciate that. Let me give this song a listen. I don't know this. State Oppression by Raw Power. They sound like a hardcore band. Are they a hardcore band? Someone named, hold on, your name is very long. Lababo Sanegra. I definitely butchered that name. Apologies. Can you play Feelin' This? Ish? I haven't played it in a long time, but you know what? For you, we'll listen to it and we'll see what we can do. Let me see. Phoebe says, I thought you were playing by notes. I don't know what that means. Like reading charts? No, dude, it's just all up here. I listen and then I do, you know? But let's see what, I'll make it happen for you, or if it's like impossible without taking a half hour to learn it, we'll play something else. Let's listen to it. I'll be able to tell in the first few minutes if it's like worth me pursuing. Raw Power, State Oppression. Oh yeah, this has got to be a hardcore record. I'm looking at the cover of it. Or a metal band? Let's hear it. Already, I can't do it. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Dude, this is like Bad Brains. It's got that old school sloppiness. You know? Old school sloppy hardcore. Let me okay, I can't do the double bass drum in the beginning or the end, but I'll make the rest of it happen for you, okay? Here we go. Here we go. First time ever trying to play State Oppression, Raw Power, and it's for Phoebe in the chat. Let's go. So let's talk about why that song is so difficult to play along with. It's not just the fact that it's a fast song. It's because those dudes are not playing with a metronome in any way. All right? If we were to play that song and put a metronome on it, we would have to use a conductor track and we'd have to change tempo like every 12 measures. Like the whole time, all I was listening to was the guitar. Trying to stay ahead of it because they're just like blasting off in tempo all the time and then slowing down during that bass drum. During the bass drum part, they slow down and then they speed back up again. It's a similar thing with some old Metallica. They just kind of like leave tempo on the side of the road because Lars, writes great songs, but is not the best timekeeper. You know what I mean? So some songs you have to just memorize. Like when you're learning to play songs that were not done with the click, you have to memorize exactly how the band performs it, especially how their drummer performs it, you know? So there you go. I hope that was at least okay. It's often difficult to know how well or how poor one is doing as a streamer in this job. This is our second day doing a drum stream, and I'm getting a little down about it. I feel like we have a lot of followers on my channel who only like it when I play tiny bits of drums intermixed with games. But when I do all drums, very few of my followers show up for that. And it is fucking difficult to emotionally handle. I won't lie to you. It's very difficult. But we're going to keep making drum streams a regular thing every single week, 2 days a week. The streams are going to start with drums. Always. Always, always, always. And I hope we can start to develop a little more of a following for what I do here, because it hurts to know that I could be attempting to play Star Citizen and have so many more viewers. That makes you viewers incredible. That makes every one of you so, so special. So if you're watching and if you hear my voice, just punch the keys for me one time. Just punch them one time so I know that you hear my words and you're here with me, all right? You don't have to do anything else. Just do that. And I'll try to keep the positivity going for you. We're going to play a Nirvana song now because Nirvana is one of the greatest bands of all time. Okay? Okay. Yes. Hold on one sec. Let's play this one. Hold on. Wrong song. I love Queens of the Stone Age. Says this is the first song I learned on drums. Dude, great choice. My first song was Smash by The Offspring. Nirvana still rules. Full stop. End of story. Still an incredible band. Still such a powerful album. Such a powerful record, you know? Like, if you have never listened to that album all the way through, you should do that sometime. Truly, you should. So what's next? Hey, TikTok, do you know what song I should play next? If you're out there on the TikTok platform, I would love to know what you think about the sound of my drums. Or what you think of my triple screen setup. Because when you're watching on Twitch, all the scenes are changing whenever I choose to do so. But on TikTok, you have a locked in middle shot, top, and foot shot. So like you've always got those three cams. I need to work out some more switching cams for the vertical stream, but it involves some technically difficult things that I won't bore you with right now, okay? I won't bore you with them. Yo, Flamin', what's up, dude? Welcome to the TikTok chat. Thanks for being there. Appreciate you. Let's see. Yeah, Aaron, exactly. Blue Mug, I want to go back to you. I love that you told me that that was the first song you ever learned on drums. Anyone out there in the chat who plays drums, guitar, piano, whatever, tell me the first song you learned how to play all the way through. Not just the chorus, not just a verse, but like entire song, learn to play it to the best of your ability, no matter how old or how young you were. I want to know all those songs. Please give them to me. Tell me those songs. Because maybe one of them is a favorite song of mine. And maybe I'll play it for you. You know? You know? And remember, if you want to force me to play a song, exclamation request on Twitch. Otherwise, I get to decide if I want to or don't want to, you know? So let's see. I'm going to play you the first song I ever learned how to play. Come Out and Play by The Offspring. Now, technically, I cannot play the beginning of this song correctly on my electronic drums because the way the drummer played this beat was he hit the metal underside of the hi-hat cymbal. But you don't hear that. You just hear the cymbal sound. So I'll use the rim. That's kind of the sound of it. It's right here. Check it out. So it's hard for multiple reasons on the E kit. Rim clicks are hard on the E kit, and there's no side of a cymbal to hit. So I'll do it that way. Okay? Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Separated. So there you go. I learned that song when I was 12 years old. The Offspring, Come Out and Play. It's interesting that one of the first songs I ever learned has such an unconventional introduction that like that's such a weird part. You know? So weird, but a fun song. Did we get a request? I think oh no, we did not get a request. We got a resub. Dude, thank you, Honey Monster. Second month on the channel. Dude, trust me when I say my channel has had a really hard time getting new subscribers over the past 6 months. I have really, really struggled to meet new people in this job and get new people excited about what I do on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok and YouTube and Twitch. It's been a big, big struggle. So seeing a 2-month subscription come in right now, dude, that makes me so happy. Thank you. I mean, it's important to keep your current subscribers happy in this job, obviously, but if you're not bringing new people in the door, that's not good for the future. You know what I mean? Like, think about any business. If you're not getting new business, you're not doing a good enough job. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to do the best job I can. That's why I try to bring the energy, the positivity, the consistency every single day in this job on social media and live on Twitch and TikTok and YouTube right now. So we've got someone named Carrot Butter over on YouTube, and they want a song called Burn One Down by Ben Harper. I've never heard of this artist. I'm going to assume they're a country singer. I'm going to assume they're country. Okay? Let me take a listen here. All right? Sounds like a country singer. Oh. Djembe. Is this a jam? Are they a jam band? I gotta, like, have they ever been on stage with Dave Matthews Band? You know, holy shit. Phoebe, you just became the first new subscriber of the day. I want you to know, Phoebe, this did not happen yesterday. Not one time. I streamed all afternoon yesterday. No one new joined the channel as a subscriber. Phoebe, thank you, dude. And when I say dude, I don't mean like I'm trying to gender you. It's like a surfer thing. Thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you. What else happens? This song is so wholesome. But that's all I want to play of that song. You could force me to wink wink exclamation request. But yeah, that's enough there. Okay, I want to talk to Jappa for a second, saying that today is Ozzy's birthday. Let's talk about Ozzy for a second. So if you don't know this about me, last week I had a show in Los Angeles in a band called Outer National, and Chad Smith, drummer from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, was the drummer in my band. There are clips on all of my social media pages. Please go check them out if you have not yet. I bring this up because the day that we rehearsed with Chad, actually, we didn't rehearse. The day before the LA show, we were talking to Chad on the phone, and he was like, yeah, I had dinner with Ozzy last night. He's very frail. It was nice to see him, but he can't do a lot right now. And I know that, like, that's got to be, it made me think a lot about my life and being a performer, and someone like Ozzy who's been a performer for decades and decades and decades, and now he's at a point in his life where he can't really perform anymore. And Chad was just talking about how like how hard that is and like how like sombering of a experience it was to go out to dinner with Ozzy and like hang out, but to know that like he can't perform anymore. And like I'm pretty sure Ozzy was just brought into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but didn't want to go on stage, like didn't want to sit in a chair and sing, you know? Like that's got to be so hard. I mean, I'll be there one day, we'll all be there one day, you know? How do you handle the mental strain of not being able to physically do the thing you've done your whole life? That is something I think a lot about as a performer, as a drummer, as someone who everything I do has a physicality to it, you know? And I've already struggled with nerve problems and muscle injuries and strains, like, and they're going to just keep happening. And it's something to, you know, something to always think about. You know what I mean? All right. Didn't mean to make it so raw. Sorry. Sorry about that. But, you know, life isn't all cupcakes and rainbows. You know what I mean? Let's play an Ozzy song. How about the seminal classic Crazy Train? Yeah. The drums are so hard to hear in this part of the song. They're so soft. So that's like another one of those songs that has a couple moments that are tricky to drum along to if you have not memorized the subtle tempo changes. Because again, that song predates like the normalcy of using click tracks in songs. And I'm not saying that songs are better with click tracks. I'm saying that that is something as a musician trying to jump in and play along with something. Like, I don't know those subtle changes there, especially when the song goes to this. Bum, 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 bum. Like, that section has a different tempo than the parts before it. And when they went into the guitar solo during the, like, the kind of, like, chuggy moment. Oh, hold on while I ban this effing bot. Hold on. F off. Okay. Like during the guitar solo, dun 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 dun, like that section, that was also a slightly different tempo. And when I went into it, I was like, oh shit, where's the tempo? And the drums on that recording are so low in the mix. Like modern production is like drums, and that song is like guitar, drums. You know? Oh, are we having network issues? I can see a bunch of red lights behind me on my machine. Maybe we are struggling. Maybe we're struggling right now. Maybe I'll kill the let's kill Twitter. Let's kill Twitter. I'm killing the Twitter output right now. Let's see if that helps. I think it's my ISP. I don't think the problem is necessarily me. I've been having a lot of dips lately, like network dips, where it'll be great, and then like boom, it'll just plummet, boom, and I don't know why. Apollo, you and I need to have a little powwow off stream to see if you can show me a way to guarantee that my streaming PC stays the priority on my home network and that nothing else can steal bandwidth from my streaming PC. There might be some kind of trick inside my router, some kind of setting I don't know about. But like, I mean, potentially that could be the issue. I mean, maybe it's not. We could just blame Verizon. Also, Pandemanium's right. It all started once I began the multi-streaming thing. Now, one could argue the multi-streaming is really helping on TikTok. But I wonder if it's helping at all on YouTube. I mean, today we've had 3 new chatters on YouTube, but like, yeah, right now my bandwidth is still very low. I can see it. We're all in the red. What's the Twitch inspector saying? Like, if I go to my Twitch inspector, where's that at? Where is the Twitch inspector? I forget how to find that. I don't know. This is what I mean. It's so difficult to do this job and be the troubleshooting artist, engineer on the job. It's like, what am I supposed to do? Focus on being the best performer or focus on being the best technician? It's a no-win. It's a